Man, recently we've been on a streak of luck, having some good hauls each week, getting things that I never thought we would own, like this Oz figure, getting some retros that are improvements on the original Hasbro, even finding some Chase variants that we've been after. Still need another one of these Mudas so I can put the blue head on display rather than him just holding it. But this week is no different. We got a lot of good stuff that I'm excited to show you. Starting off with these from PMI, we have the UFC Octagon fighters. And you might remember a couple months ago, I did an unboxing of the blind bag ones, which are about half the size. They don't have cloth goods. All of these have cloth good shorts, which I think is a nice touch. They all come with two accessories. For instance, Ilya Taporia comes with a UFC water bottle as well as his flag. Conor McGregor, everybody knows, probably the most notorious UFC fighter, comes with a water bottle and a flag as well. And then Alex Pereira comes with a kettlebell as well as his headdress. Like I said, they all have tattoos. They all have their cloth good shorts, which I think is pretty cool. I mean, these things are pretty good quality. I'm not the biggest UFC fan. However, I got to appreciate this style of figure. Some people bash them. Personally, me, I love that there's a company out there that is kind of betting on themselves and doing their own form factor. And to be completely honest, if they started doing WWE versions of these, I would have to be a completist because I really do think that this is such a unique mold. Some people might call it silly, but not all form factors are supposed to be lifelike. This is a stylized item, and I think it is pretty good. So these are available at Walmart and Amazon. Pick them up now if you're into the UFC. Also picked up these Funko Pops, starting off with Shawn Michaels. It was on sale on Amazon. I forgot that, honestly, he's jumping and flying and kicking, so kind of a bummer because he's not going to fit in my display. Kind of dumbed down version of his gear. Heartbreak Kid on the back, just straight red with some hearts that really don't replicate the hearts he would have, and his hair's kind of flying in the wing. But it does have his iconic tattoo. And his boots, I should say, and his boots. Got this one, X-Pac, because I got to have all of DX, but this one's a little disappointing because for some reason he comes on a stand as well. And if you guys know anything about these stands, they're literally glued into their backs. And because of how I display these in my room, I needed to take the stand off and it just breaks off in his back, which kind of sucks. And it makes no sense because look, he stands on his own perfectly fine. I don't know why they have this. It doesn't make him elevate. It's very odd. I don't know why they did this, and I hope they don't continue to do this for all their releases because that'll be an easy way for me to be out. And then, my man, Wrestling Tycoon, you can find him at linktree.com/Wrestling Tycoon. He sent over this for me to check out because I've been buying all of his Ring Rats figures. They're all basically like some large Lego-style figures, and here's an Undertaker, has a removable hat, has a removable urn, and man, you can really pose these things. Very, very cool. I really dig this. So if you're interested in getting some of these Ring Rats, I already have a bunch because I've been buying them up like crazy, and I'm not a custom fan, but these are so unique and so different that I just had to get my hands on them. So Wrestling Tycoon on Instagram, and I mean, he has a Patreon, he has a website you could buy these, so there's a lot of availability. Got these in. Wanted to try my hand at a nice little retro arena. So we got the guardrails from FC Toys. These are available now. And honestly, it's a pretty good value. You get 25 in a pack, and one pack is supposed to be enough to fit around a standard retro ring. All right, create your own action-packed arena with the official Wrestle Something Wrestlers guardrails from FC Toys. You can go to shop.figure collections, but I really just like going to retrowrestlingfigures.com. I think it's easier. And I think it's cool that they have two different versions. I couldn't pick one. These are like classic blue, and then we have like a little bit more modern in the gray. So comment below. Let me know which ones would you use. Also from FC Toys, you probably saw me already do the little unboxing reel of these. Crush. Man, some people were a little upset that I said this is better than the original. And there is no denying, guys. If you compare this to the original Evil Crush, this thing takes the cake. The likeness on this head is unbelievable. And I'm not trying to take anything away from the original Hasbro. But it really wasn't a good figure. It was a simplified, lazy repaint. Just straight up gold gear. Purple gear with a silver Crush logo on it. It was very, very dumbed down and not his actual gear. FC Toys nailed the actual details on Crush's gear here. This one I remember seeing a lot. I didn't remember seeing the red. However, it is on his action-packed WWF card, which I think is pretty cool. But come on, look at this. The likeness on the head is literally Bryan Adams. It's unbelievable. And the paint is so smooth. They got the two-tone hair here. I understand that Hasbros are from our childhood. I understand that we want to protect those things, but sometimes, we can't lie to ourselves. These are better. They just 100% are, and there's really no argument as to them not being better. The only thing that the original Evil Crush has that's better is he actually has a moving action, but as an adult, I don't care about that because I'm not playing with it. But these are very good. Do not sleep on these. I'm telling you, this is a great, great retro. And it fits into the original Hasbro line. So I definitely suggest this one. Finally got in my replacement. Bad News Brown from Collect Major. Man, I know some people aren't a fan, but I love the Sewer Rat. I think the Sewer Rat's great. Look at the teeth, the hands. He's got like a little smile going on. What is this? I think it's a possum, right? That they use, but still awesome. And then Bad News Brown, who was supposed to be in the original LJN line. Well, he was advertised to get one. Never came out. Very basic, right? Black boots, black knee pads, black wrist tape, black glove, black trunks. And, of course, he's got his handlebar beard. Very similar to the Fig heel. Not too much going on. I dig the pose because he can hold the Sewer Rat. But honestly, that's not what I'm going to do. I'm going to have it kind of standing next to him. I think without the Sewer Rat in his hand, he still looks like he's kind of pounding his fist into his palm, which I think is a very Bad News Brown-esque thing to do, or Bad News Allen. I don't think these are available anymore on collectmajor.com, but you can go and check and see if you can try your hand at one. I dig these, man. I am a completist on this set, on this line, and I will continue to be. Honestly, forgot that I ordered this, guys. My Mercedes Monet Shop AEW exclusive, 1 in 3,000 came in, and I'm blown away by it. I'm not a big Mercedes Monet fan, but that doesn't mean I can't appreciate her figures. She's got the jacket in the back, the fur coat on the figure, which absolutely pops. But underneath that, it's essentially the same as her most recent Unrivaled figure, Unmatched figure. So it's easy for me to kind of pass on that one and just grab this one. I think they did a great job on the likeness, the glasses, the knucks, everything looks good. All the gold pops. Plus, I love this packaging. Number 11 in the Shop AEW line with just a simple picture of her on the back with all of her jewelry and her signature. These packages really remind me of the old white boxes from the Elite line. Not a bad thing. Not saying they're stealing it, but it's very, very similar. And I dig it. And last but not least, showed you that Muta Chase from the Superstars line, and we finished off the Superstars line with this Jake the Snake Roberts from, I believe it's Series 13. Yeah, Series 13, because Diesel's Series 14. We had the standard in the green, and now we have that white. The black snake piped in red, but man, look at these red snakeskin boots. It's my favorite part about this. So good. It would have been cool if we got a different color snake. I understand why they didn't. But man, I am stoked to close a chapter on this. And now I am just ready for Series 15 to start hitting so that I can continue being a completist. Can't wait for that Stone Cold. But I would say we had a pretty good week of gets, guys. Hope you guys liked this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Please comment below. Let me know your favorite thing I picked up this week and your favorite thing you picked up this week. Make sure you pick up the Wrestling Figure Encyclopedia, available now on Amazon.com or simply go to heelbooks.com. And we'll see you on the next one, guys. Thank you for joining. Peace. Are you a wrestling figure collector of WWE Mattel, AEW Jazzwares, and everything in between? Then you need Fig Heel's Wrestling Figure Encyclopedia, the modern edition covering all releases from 2010 to present day. Featuring over 7,000 photos of action figures from the hottest brands, including independent toy makers. Keep track of what you have, want, and need, including loose, mock, and overall collection value. With figure photography by Matthew Goldberg, the Wrestling Figure Encyclopedia is a must-have for collectors. Full-color paperback and hardcover editions available now at heelbooks.com. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at FigHeal. Pick up my book series on Amazon and my merchandise on ProWrestlingTees.com/FigHeal. Join my official sponsor, Whatnot, at WhatHeal.com and receive $15 off your first purchase.